Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari, and in the series of Evidence Act, we were discussing chapter 5, which is all about documentary evidences covered between section 61 to 90A. In this series, we were discussing the third main pillar, that is the public document and private documents, which are discussed between section 74 to 78. I have already covered 74 to 77 in my two previous videos, and here I am going to focus on section 78, which is all about proof of other official documents, where we are going to understand 6 different kinds of documents. The section is little lengthy, so in my first slide I will give the brief idea about the entire section, and then for the purpose of notes in next 2 slides I will give the entire section, and finally there is one state amendment, that is section 78A, which is West Bengal state amendment. For the purpose of notes I will also give that particular slide. With that brief introduction, I am taking you to slide number 1. Section 78 is quite lengthy section with 6 subclauses. So what I have done here is I have brought the gist in one slide to help you understand different kinds of public documents and how exactly they are proved. In my next 2 slides, I have detailed section where you can take the screenshot for the purpose of referring it completely. Section 78 discusses about proof of other official documents, and it says the following public documents may be proved as follows. So it basically gives 6 different kinds of public documents, and it says how are they proved. Now if you closely observe, there are 6 subclauses in which clause 1, 2 and 5 are in black font, whereas 3, 4 and 6 are in red fonts. Now whatever is in black font, that is clause 1, 2 and 5 are applicable for Indian scenario, whereas 3, 4 and 6 are discussing about the England scenario. So that is how you need to bifurcate. When the document related to central acts, orders or notifications, the same can be proved when they are certified by the heads of such respective department concerned. That is for clause 1. If the document is about the proceedings of the legislatures, then journals of those bodies or copies printed by the government may be taken to prove the same. The third one, proclamations, orders or regulations issued by Her Majesty or Privy Council can be proved by the copies of extracts of London Gazette. The fourth clause, the acts of the executives or proceedings of the foreign legislatures can be proved by journals published by their authority or commonly received in that country as such, or by a copy certified under the seal of the country or sovereign, or by a recognition thereof in some central act. The fifth clause, where the document is related to municipal bodies proceedings, the same can be proved with publications of such bodies certified by their legal keeper. The last one, when the document is of public documents of some other class in a foreign country, can be proved by the original or certified copy issued by the lawful attendant of the document with the certificate and seal of a notary public or Indian consul or diplomatic agent. Now in my previous video I have very clearly explained how exactly certification is done, and we have to read this particular section along with section 76 also. That is very important. Here is the actual section where in this slide I have covered clause 1, 2 and 3, and in the next slide here we have clause 4, 5 and 6. You can take the screenshot for the purpose of reference. And moving on, I am taking you to a state amendment, which is section 78A, the amendment for state of West Bengal. Now here section 78A discusses about copies of public documents to be as good as original documents in certain cases. Here there are certain cases like if the documents are kept in Pakistan, etc. Now if they have certified copies of the same, the same will be treated as original documents. That is what discussed in this particular section. I am not focusing too much because may not be useful for many, but if there are anyone who is practicing in West Bengal, they might need to go through this section in detail. For that purpose, I have brought the section here. Please go through accordingly.
How often do you use straws? What if I ask you to skip using a straw?
Nishan is raising right questions. Using plastic is killing ocean living. We have to reduce using plastic, and straws are a major contribution which we reluctantly use and throw. So it is very important for us to avoid using straws. So
Skip the straw. With that, I'm concluding this session. Please subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment our videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.